Hey everyone, my name is Kudemus from the Liceo Math Club, and today we are going to talk about the topic of propositions and truth tables. So, first off, let's begin. What are propositions and truth tables? Logic is the study of principles governing correct or reliable inference. What is your definition of logic? Well, in my case, logic is common sense, like blue is a primary color or a wheel is shaped round. Whatever it is, logic in math is simplified in such a way that it is more clear to understand. Includes analyzing the relationship of statements to properly draw a conclusion. Propositions, declarative statements which is either true or false and is denoted by a lowercase letter, affirms or denies a certain situation or object, but not both. Propositions are placed in sentences in terms of different symbols. For example, you know that I love chicken nuggets. This is an example of a propositional sentence. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight. 1 plus 1 is equal to 4. Propositions could also take place in the form of equations as seen with the letter L example. And the letter G, if a polygon has 3 sides, then the polygon is a triangle. These are examples of not propositions. Do you want to build a snowman? Thank you, Mama. X plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 4x. Go to your room. Notice the difference? In letter E, the equation is not clear because the value of x is not stated. A sentence cannot be a proposition if all the values are not stated. Classifications of propositions. Categorical proposition, a statement which affirms or denies something absolutely, directly, or without conditions. For example, the Mascara Festival originated in Bacolod City. I see a little silhouette of a man. Mathematics has a broad application. These are direct and therefore belong in the categorical proposition. Hypothetical propositions that affirms or denies something absolutely, directly, or with conditions. For example, if a statement is imperative, then it is not a proposition. Now, notice the if and the then. These two make up the hypothetical propositions because of the way it is made. If and then with conditions. If I do not go home before dinner, then my parents will be worried, as seen in the second sentence. Either you die a hero or you live long enough. So, like I said, it needs to be with conditions in order for it to be a hypothetical proposition. Kinds of prepositions based on their components. Simple proposition, a statement which contains only one functional part. For examples, all teachers are hardworking. Some people dislike pineapples on pizza. That's me. No art form is inferior. Now, simple proposition. It's because it's only consisted of a single sentence. But what about compound propositions? A statement which contains two functional parts that are either related or unrelated and are being presented using logical connectives. Examples, if a proposition has logical connectives, then it is a compound preposition. As you can see, a compound proposition, well, it consists of two sentences. As you can see, if and then, these two are different. If a proposition has logical connectives, then it is a compound preposition. This is a part, it's a conditional preposition in the form of a compound proposition. I am tired and I want to go home. Notice that and connects these two sentences. I am tired is an individual proposition. I want to go home is an individual proposition. Or in the other word, it is a simple proposition. Either they have a cold or a flu. Once again, two functional parts. They have a cold or they have a flu connected by a logical connective. Now, we're going to talk about the different kinds of logical connectors. Used to connect simple statements. These connectors are not, and, or, if then, and if and only if. Logical connectives. Not, it is not the case that symbols in the form of this, it's so, oh, just remember that it looks like a wave for not as in opposing or negative, or it could also look like a hook. And also, but moreover, symbols, it looks like an upside down V. Either or unless symbol, it's a V. If, then, arrow. If and only if, double-headed arrow. This is a simple way of memorizing these symbols and logical connectives. Once again, for not, a wave or a hook. And also, but moreover, upside down V. Either or unless V. If then, arrow. If and only if, double arrow. Translating statements to symbols and vice versa. If P stands for I slept well last night and Q stands for I can focus well today, then these statements are denoted by these specific symbols. I did not sleep well last night. If we base this on what we have, I slept well last night, then that means, because notice the not in the statement. If there is a not, memory check, memory lane, symbol, a wave, or a hook. Now, we should place the symbol before the letter. As you can see, wave P. That is the statement translated. I slept well last night and I can focus well today. Going back to our previous topic, this is a compound proposition translated into letters. I slept well last night. Sorry. Okay. So I slept well last night. P. Memory lane, once again, what is the connective symbol for and? It is an upside down V, right here. And of course, Q stands for I can focus well today. This is how you write the sentence in symbolic form. P, upside down, V, Q. If I can focus well today, then I slept well last night. Now, why is Q on front? Because the first sentence, if I can focus well today, is derived from the second sentence that stands for Q. Therefore, Q goes first. And then, if we go back once again, if and then is denoted by a right arrow. That's right. Okay, so then I slept well last night, denoted by P. Either I cannot focus well today, or I did not sleep well last night. Okay, same logic here. Symbol derived from I can focus well today. Q as the first letter. Cannot. As you can see, we have a negative proposition connective. Therefore, we place, once again, a wave. Either or, placed between the two letters. If we have a compound proposition statement, then we place the connective in the middle. If we have a connective that translates to not, we place it before the letters. Okay, so I did not sleep well last night. That is denoted in the form of P, and the wave is placed before the P. So, what's our final statement? Wave Q, upside down V, wave P. Simple, right? I guess. I cannot focus well today if and only if I did not sleep well last night. Okay, what do we have? Okay, same logic. I cannot focus well today. Wave Q. If and only if. Memory lane, once again, it's the double arrow symbol. And same logic, I did not sleep well last night. This would be a wave P. Now, that's it. Thank you for listening.